All right, and now I've blacked out my address. So MTG next door here. I just got my box on release day from Magnolia Gaming, giving them a free plug. Magnolia Gaming, this is the second time in a row I've gotten my box on the day of the release. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. Wow. Oh, I just cut it in the box. Oh, there go the, oh, go the minty cards. Get in here with one hand. Come on. Come on. Do it! And there it is. Oh, well, I thought I thought they'd send me a buy a box promo or something. Nope, nope, just a sticker. So that's what we got. Mr. Pink got a pack. I don't know where he got his from, but he got a Zendikar promo pack, so he sucks. But anyway, here it is. I'll stitch this into my first pack opening, but odds are by then this will have already been cracked. In fact, I'll just crack it right now, just so it's official. That's my other hand, the one that's, there we go. I'll stitch this into the other video, and that's not why I got called Stitch. I got called Stitch by my hockey team years ago because I always wound up in the ER to get stitches. So, here we go. There it is. There it is. This, you know, here's a shout out to all you one-handed people out there. It's hard to do things with one hand and holding the camera. So there it is. 24 packs of goodness, and I'm gonna put 6 of them aside, I guess. Let's do this right away. First 6 packs off the top. Is that 6? 1, 2, yep, that's 6. So these will get put away, put aside. Here, I'll even let's put a rubber band around them. Let's make it official. I'm taking a purple rubber band and putting it around the packs with one hand. There, oh, yep, sloppiest channel on the internet, folks. There they go. They're the 6 packs. And they are going into, it's in the dark so you can't see, but they are going into the prize drawer. So that'll be for when we make our, when we do our draft online. So that's it. So that's 1/4 of the box already gone. Stitch here. Let's get to some openings, and hopefully I'll be doing that right about now. All right, here we go. Let's open 4 of these packs. They all look the same. What do we know about these packs? We know that there are 13 cards in them. Well, wait, maybe you can say something on label here. Hold on. It's all in French. These are made in the United States. Oh, here we go. May contain these. Okay. So I've got the numbers on there. Includes 1 foil, 1 rare mythic, 3 uncommon, 13 common, and 2 legendary cards. And then foil, mythic, showcase, or borderless cards are less than 1% in these boosters. So you got to buy 4 boxes to get one of those. Yikes. At least 4 boxes. So let's see what we got here. I am using a different microphone to record this, so we'll see if the audio is any better. And I have also, I'm going to try to edit with a new tool. So also, if you're watching this tonight, you'll know that the idiots I play with have decided to play a pauper variant where it's uncommons, commons only in EDH, and 1 rare. So I picked my rare. Oh, no I didn't, I picked an uncommon. So I picked Grumgully the Generous. So if you're watching this, like you should every night when I upload a damn video, because it takes time and effort, you'll know what you're facing tomorrow. Grumgully the Generous. And somewhere in my deck will be a rare. So I'm not banking on it though. So let's see what we got in here. We'll go through these a little bit slow at first, since these are the first ones we're opening. Corpse Churn, mill 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Renegade Tactics, target creature can't block this turn, draw a card. That's for 1. I'll holler when I say anything that might make an EDH deck. Scholar of the Stars is a 3/2 human artificer. When it enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact, draw a card. So that's not too bad, I guess, in Brago. So yeah, so that's a maybe. It's in my maybe pile. Life Crafter's Gift. So 3 and a green for an instant that says put a 1/1 counter on target creature, then put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Maybe? I mean, I'm probably not playing something like that. Instants and sorceries have to be really damn good in EDH. Welding Sparks deals 3 damage to target creature, where X is 3 plus the number of artifacts you control. I don't like cards like this that really depend on other shit that it might happen, might not happen. That's a no. Oh, Slith Ascended. Man, that artwork. It's been a while. What set were the Sliths in? I can't remember. 1 and 2 white for a 1/1, and when it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. So get them out early. Not making an EDH deck unless I'm playing a Slith deck, I guess. I don't know. Elvis Visionary, we all know that. That's going in an EDH deck easy. Oh, they reprinted these. Are they all diamonds? I can't remember. But it's a 2 casting cost artifact that adds blue to your mana pool, and it enters the battlefield tapped. Yep, not making the 99. Fleshbag Marauder. Oh, it's a shot at you making the 99, buddy. What are we at here? We're at 3, 6, we're at 9. So raise the alarm, slim chance. That's more likely to be in a Oathbreaker deck. And number 11 is Finhorn Elves, sure. Amorphous Axe, this is new on me, but these are all reprints, I think, so, or most of them are. 2 for equipment that says equipped creature gets 3/0 and is every creature type. Well, I like that a lot. Yeah, that is nice. Depends on your deck, but that has a strong chance of making it into like a changeling deck or, slivers. Depends what you want to trick into slivers. Ruptured Spire is card number 13, I think. Is it 13? 3, 6, 9. Yep, that's the 13. So out of the 13 uncommons, I'm counting a little less than half of them are good enough for an EDH deck. Let's see what we got in the commons. Angelic Armaments. Equipped creature gets 2/2, has flying, and is a white angel in addition to its other color and types. Equip 4. I think that's a reprint. Jitleaf Winnower. That's definitely a reprint. It's 3 black for a Black Elf Warrior. That's a 4/3 with Menace. And when it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target non-elf creature whose power and toughness aren't equal. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, that's if you're in black for elves, why not? Grafted War Gear, 3 for an equipment. Equipped creature gets 3/2 and becomes unattached from a permanent. Sacrifice that permanent. Equip it for 0. Oh, it's so tempting. So tempting. And our rare is a rare. What do we got here? Command Beacon. Not sure what that's worth, if anything, but any of these command lands are always auto includes. Let's see if this one is. Add colorless or sacrifice it and put your commander into your hand from the command zone. Late game, that is sweet. Especially when you've killed Narset like 7 frickin' times. Okay, and our first, these are our commanders now. So our first commander is a Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. I assume these are all new. 2 and a blue for a 2/2 legendary creature, Siren Pirate. There you go, Mr. G. There you go. I'll pull you some pirates for when we see you again. Flying, whenever one or more pirates you control deal damage to your opponents, you create a treasure token for each opponent dealt damage. There you go. There's your end game card there. That's it in the pirates deck. So you're trying to max out the treasure. Send all your non-fighting pirates through. Get a couple of them through. Get your last few treasures, and bam. And our other one, and he's got partner. Do all these have partner? This one has partner. So this is Nadir, Agent of Dusknull. They're just making shit up. 5 and a black for an Elf Warrior 3/3. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on this thing. When Nadir leaves the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 green Elf Warrior tokens equal to its power. Yeah, that's legit. Oh, we got a foil, and our foil is a common, of course, because you are on MTG Next Door, the sloppiest channel on the internet, and we only pull foil commons. Champion of the Flame. That art looks like he's seriously high. Okay, so Trample. It's a Human Warrior 1/1 for 2. Trample, it gets 2/2 for each or an equipment attached to it. Okay, so that's what you're doing here. You're juicing this guy up, and then send him into battle with a couple of weapons that are on fire, because he's going to die. But he's doing it with a bunch of weapons on him. So Voltron this sucker up, and we got a token. That's a spirit. Okay. Moving on to our next pack. We're doing it with the knife. I really should be trying not to damage these cards. Here's your FNM. You will never go to an FNM again this year. I'm sorry, that's terrible. Inspiring Roar, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, blah. Valakut Invoker, I think this guy's been printed to death. Who's going to pay 8 for him to deal 3 damage to any target? You'd have to go infinite, and then it doesn't matter. So he might be in a go infinite deck. Spontaneous Mutation, 1 for an enchantment, 1 blue for enchantment, flash, enchant creature, and it gets -X/-0, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Okay, that's a wasted slot. Howling Golem for 3. I think this was just printed. When he attacks or blocks, each player draws a card. So there's your group hug deck. He goes in hippos. Why not? Brazen Freebooter. 3 and a red for a human pirate. 3/3. Another pirate. Another pirate. Mr. G. When Brazen Fair when enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. There you go, right there. Making treasure. That's pirates all the way. Murder. There's your expensive kill spell. Not bad. Will it be included? Yeah, to newer players, that's probably going in their decks. There's a lot pricier, easier ways to get that done. Ancestral Blade, 1 and a white for an equipment. When there's a battlefield, create a soldier and then stick it on him. And then the equipped creature gets a 1/1. So for 2, you get a 2/2 that you can use later. Nope. Wild Size, 1 creature gets 2/2 and trample. Nope. Yep, so they're all diamonds. So there's your charcoal diamond. Again, for introductory level players, these are great. It's your ramp you can afford. For other players, you're wanting something with a mox in the word. Viscera Seer, we've seen this one before. It's a 1/1 for 1, and then sack a creature to scry. Yeah, Aristocrats deck, easy. Soul's Flare, 2 and a red. Target creature you control deals nope. So where are we at? We're 5, 10, that's 11. Prophetic Prism. This is a niche card for niche decks. I don't play it. I also don't play these infinite mana decks either. But yeah, we know this one. Oh, we're in the uncommons already. Did we get gypped a card? I can say that. My grandparents were gypsies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we only got 12. Okay, we'll see what happens. There's a 4 on every pack, so that's not going to. That makes no sense. Let's just see what we got here. Wow, Screaming Guy. 2 and a green for enchant creature, and it gets 3/3. Has trample and can attack you or a planeswalker you control. I love these. These are like the goad cards. Yeah, I love these. Just slapping stuff on other people's creatures, and then you don't have to ever worry about them again. It's not a kill spell, it's an asshole spell. So I love these. Feast of Secession, 4 and 2 black. All creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn, and then you become the Monarch. So you get 1 free card out of this, probably, because once you're the Monarch, everybody's coming after your ass. And then it kills everything that's small. It really depends what you're in, I guess. Hero's Blade. The quick creature gets 3/2, 4/2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, stick it on them. So that's cool. I'm saying that's playable. And a rare is a rare, and I don't know what this is. Court of Cunning. 1 and 2 blue. When Court of Cunning enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Sweet. So 3 to draw a card. Not great yet. At the beginning of your upkeep, any number of target players each mill 2 cards. If you're the Monarch, each of those players mills 10 cards instead. Wow. So you've got to... I mean, if you're milling, you got walls around you anyway. You've got, you're protected, so that's probably happening. If you could get the walls up, oh man, I love mill cards. I love mill decks. I know Doc shares that passion with me. Yeah, that's fantastic. I don't care what this is worth. It's going in a deck, and it's coming at your faces. Numa, Jaraga Chieftain, 2 and a green. I'm sorry, I'm reading these uncommon commanders. They don't do that on other channels, but I wish they would. I'll start zipping through some of the commons after the next pack. the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay XX. When you do, distribute X 1/1 counters among any number of target elves. So this is a 2/2 elf warrior for 3, and it's got partner. So if you're in elves, that's great. And if you're in elves, you're now in elves with black. So you just had 2 sweet packs. Miraria, Thorn of the Glade, also partner. 1 and a black for 1/2. When Miraria or another elf you control dies, you may pay 1 and 1 life if you do draw a card. It's good to have options to draw cards, especially when you're spitting elves out and you're out of cards. So, and we got a foil, and it's an uncommon foil. So this is another commander. Kanji Skywarden, 3 and a white and a blue for 3/3. So we got 3 commanders in this deck. All right, that's legit. Flying Vigilance. When Kanji Skywarden attacks, attacking creature with flying get 2/0. When it blocks, blocking creature with flying get 2/0/2. So unfortunately, between these 2 packs, I'm picking these as my commander, but that's a pretty swell card if you're in flying creature stuff. So, and now we've got an S. What the shit is an S? Oh, it's this dude. Okay, so the rules of this draft is if you don't have a commander in any of your packs you want to play, or if you're out of the colors, you can request from the gaming shop to give you the Prismatic Piper. But odds are you'll get one. So the Prismatic Piper, you choose this color before the game begins. It's that color, so that means they're your commander. It's got partner. So you pick another commander with partner, and you're off to the races. So I'm guessing they printed the shit out of this. I'm predicting I pull 12 of these in the box. And a pretty sweet zombie token. All right, let's do another one. We're at 13 minutes. I'm kind of parched. Hold on, I'll put the pack down. I did not bring an adult beverage with me, which I usually like to have when I'm opening these packs. Let's see what we got. So 2 packs, no mythics, nothing crazy. Boarding Party, a 5 and a red for a 6/3 haste Cascade Pirate. Well, that's sweet. Here you go, Mr. G. I promise you, one day we will play again and pirates will be coming your way. Deranged Assistant, that's another mill one. 1 and a blue for a 1/1. So tap to mill a card and add 1 colorless mana. Universal Solvent, sacrifice it for 7 and tap it to destroy a permanent. Nobody's playing that. Let's put these over here. I like the Pirate. Deranged Assistant. I got a self-milled deck for that. Defiant Salvager, sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a 1/1 counter on this card, activate it during your turn. So it's a 2/2 for 3. Probably get considered for a low power aristocrats deck. There's your Rummaging Goblin. If I'm in goblins, who knows? Oh, I don't know. If I'm in goblins, who knows? Actually, I'm not making that into a goblin deck. If you're watching this, I'm giving you a little insight into what I'm building tonight. Yes, there will be goblins in it. But I'm going to really lean on that green side of that card. Omen Speaker. We know what this does. Yeah, I mean, that's it already in my Brago deck. It's a 1/3, and then you get to scry, and you're probably drawing 2, so that's nice. Your Flash Death Touch Viper. Maybe bored. There's your Marble Diamond. Man, if we open up enough of these packs, we'll get one of each. Or did I get this one already? I don't know. I just remember seeing that guy was black. There we go. Thorn of the Black Rose. Oh, 1/3 for 4, Death Touch, and when it enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. I like that so much that's going in my Aristocrats deck tomorrow. I don't know if that's a reprint or not. Oh, sorry about that. I just banged into the lamp. I don't know if that's a reprint or not, but I don't recognize the artwork. So, Court Street Denizen. We know you. Whenever another white creature enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature an opponent controls. I don't think so. Fertilid, we know Fertilid. Fertilid is played in niche decks. I've never really played with Fertilid, but you can get lands for counters. So yeah, I'd say that's cool. What are we at here? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is this 12? Nope, we got 13 in here. So Path of Ancestry. Enters the battlefield tapped. Add 1 mana of any color on your commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. Huh. I don't know if that's new or not, but that one just might have slipped out of my attention. So that's a yes. Workshop Assistant. When Workshop Assistant dies, return another target artifact creature from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, these are all good. So that's it. A lot of good stuff in there. Supreme Will. Choose one. This is for 3. Counter target spell unless its controller plays 3, or look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand. Hey, that's great. There you go, Doc. New counter spell for you. I don't remember seeing this one. I mean, I'm not a big blue player, but that's a sweet counter spell, or it's not. Words of Advocist. So, beginning of your, it's a 1/4 for 3. Beginning of your upkeep, each player may put 2 1/1 counters on a creature they control. If the player does, creature that player controls can attack you or Planeswalker, or Planeswalker you control at your next turn. Okay, so yeah, you can have counters, but then you can't attack me. Mask of Memory equipment for 2. When an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a card. Not bad. And our rare is a rare. No mythics yet. What do we got? Oh, Immaculate Magistrate. Do I even have to read it? It goes in elf decks. If I had to guess, with the limited amount of time we have to build these decks, I predict that I predict Mr. Pink will be bringing elves tomorrow because he's simple like that. So it's an elf shaman, and then tap it to put a 1/1 counter on target creature for each elf you control. So that gets sick real quick. And our first commander is a Asur Wardwing Familiar. It's a flyer. Finally get some flyers. Maybe we'll play that bird fucker. I didn't mean he did that to birds. I mean, I was just cursing at him. 1 and a blue for 1/3 flying. Spells your opponents cast that target you or more commanders. That counter 1 or more commanders you control. Costs 3 more, and then you partner it with a rare card apparently. Okay, so it's a 2 rare pack. This one doesn't have partner, but you know you're opening a lot of packs. Blim Comedic Genius. Well, why are you funny? Are you pricey? I don't know. I've never read any of these cards. 2 black red. Flying. Whenever Blim Comedic Genius deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. Okay, that is kind of funny. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I mean, this is a shit card, but in the right deck, yeah, you can't draft around this guy, but you sure as hell can build around it. Our foil common is a common, Elvis Doomslayer. So we're in elves here, and I'm not too mad about it. We're at the 20-minute mark, so let's zip through one more pack. This is one of the longest videos I've ever made, I think, but these cards, I mean, we've been waiting for this set to come out forever, so let's zip through the commons. I'll stop at Preordained. That goes in the good pile. Soul's Might, no. Crow of Dark Tidings, and when it dies, mill 2. Huh. Okay, they're playing heavy on the mill here. There's your Rummaging Goblin. That's a maybe in Goblins. Ambush Viper. Marble Diamond. Now I've got 3 of them. I think. Yeah. Bitter Revelation. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put 2 of them in your hand. The rest in your graveyard. You lose 2 life. So yeah, you draw for black. Palace Sentinels. Farhaven Elf. Not reading it. Goes directly in elves. I'm in elves, by the way, at this point. Non-elf creatures get -2/-2 on the end of turn. There you are. Yeah, I'm in elves. Path of Ancestry. Return to Dust. So wait, we're... Okay, we got another one of those stupid snake cards. The Trouser Snake at the end. Return to Dust. Awesome card. 2 and 2 whites for an instant. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If you cast a spell during your main phase, you can exile another artifact or enchantment. That is so sweet. Sifter Worm. So it's a 7/7 worm for 7. What do you do? Give me something else. Or you're nothing to me. Trample. When it enters the battlefield, scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library. You gain life equal to that card's converted mana cost. Yeah, okay. I'll go with that. And our third uncommon is Shimmermer. Artifact spells have flash. And our rare is a rare. So no mythics. Where are you guys? Rakasha Debaser. 4 and a black for 6/6. When it attacks, put target creature card from defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Wow, that is sweet. So it's got to live 1 turn. And then Encore, what is that? Exile this card from your graveyard, so it's got to be dead. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn if able. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. So if he gets killed, he can still do his shit 2 turns later and take creatures from people's graveyard. That's pretty boss. And it's a cat demon, too. First commander's uncommon. Arden, Intrepid Archaeologist. So 2 and a blue for Core Scout, 2/2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target, permanent, or player. That is all kinds of sweet. It's got partner with the rare, another rare. Wow. Nimrus Una's Trickster, Flash Flying Fairy Knight for 5, a 1/6. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one in your hand and the other in your graveyard. So you're countering their spells, and then you're replacing the counter spell. That's pretty nice. Yeah. And our foil is an uncommon. Victimize. Choose 2 target creatures in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. Not too bad. Not too bad. And of course, there's a trouser snake, and we got a soldier token. So, okay. So, sweet start. Nothing too jaw-dropping there. Where's my scroll rack? Where's my scroll rack? Yeah, okay. So, we'll wait a couple days, do 4 more packs, and I'll see the group tomorrow night. Hey, the president's playing golf while the COVID committee meets across the world. So, that's the country you live in. Watch out. Goddamn COVID. Nobody's helping you but yourself.